I don't know about you, but I've been saying for the longest that Sean P. Diddy Combs needs to fight back. A lot of people have joined the bandwagon trying to sink this man for one reason or the other. I think it's because a lot of people enjoy seeing somebody who is so wealthy and so successful take a big fall. It makes a lot of people feel good about themselves that they hadn't accomplished that much in life. So it's all good because he did, but now he's back to square one. Let's not forget, the feds have said, the law, the people who are prosecuting him have said that they plan to take every single thing that Diddy owns. The yachts, the private jet, the mansions, all monies in all bank accounts, personal and business. That will leave this man with $0 and 0 cents to pass on to his family. No generational wealth. That would leave him broke. And they're trying to give him a whole lot of time in prison. Now that's all good, if it can be proven in court that he is actually guilty of what he is being accused of. The problem here is he's already been tried in a public court of opinions, and the verdict is in, and he's guilty without even having a day in court. And not to mention, the media, mass media, has played a huge role in smearing this man's reputation and dragging him. I think I call this the assassination of Diddy campaign. They're out here releasing documentaries, videos, the fall of P. Diddy, creating a monster like Diddy. I mean, how do you do all this when this man hadn't even gone to court yet? And everything that is said against him is all hearsay, except for him and Cassie's situation. And he was with Cassie in a relationship for over a decade, I believe. Anyways, we might have a difference of opinions here, because you know some people love to get on social media and use their little thumbs and beat the keyboards and type stuff and call you stuff like a Diddy sympathizer or whatever it is. It's not necessarily a Diddy sympathizer. What I am is somebody who loves justice, somebody who believes in proof beyond reasonable doubt, somebody who believes in due process. He has not had his due process. Sean P. Diddy Combs now files a $50 million defamation lawsuit over alleged sexual assault videos. And I seen this headline and I said, yes, Diddy, fight back. Fight back, because there are some ridiculous stories out here. Ridiculous. Impossible. But yet still they are allowed to proceed. In a rare move, according to USA Today, Sean P. Diddy Combs has launched a legal offensive as he battles dozens of sexual assault lawsuits and will soon go to trial for allegedly operating a criminal enterprise that involved sex trafficking. Just the basis of Diddy's whole charges is BS. They're trying to prove that the only reason he set up Bad Boy Records, the only reason he set up Sean John, his clothing line, the only reason he set up all these business entities is so that he can use them to hide his real business behind the scene. And his real business is human trafficking and sex parties. Are you friggin' kidding me? This man was successful at all the businesses he ventured into, and then, of course, with lots of money, lots of fame, also comes a wild lifestyle. Remember Hugh Hefner with the Playboy Mansion? And we could name many more. So in a lawsuit that was filed in New York federal court on Wednesday, Diddy said that he was defamed by a man who allegedly testified in front of a grand jury for Diddy's federal criminal case. The lawsuit named Courtney Burgess, Burgess's attorney Ariel Mitchell, and News Nation, the broadcaster that aired an interview with the two in October, as defendants. Burgess has alleged in public appearances that he possesses videos purportedly showing Sean P. Diddy Combs sexually assaulting minors, including celebrities. Now, see, no one should be able to make those types of accusations publicly and be aired on any network without proving that that type of stuff actually exists. These people are out here telling a lot of lies on Diddy, and no one is asking them for proof. Sean Diddy Combs is taking a stand against the malicious falsehoods that have been fabricated and amplified by individuals seeking to profit off of his expense. Erica Wolf, one of Diddy's attorneys, said in a statement that was shared in USA Today. Now, my thing is this. For every person who is found to be lying or has told and cannot prove what it is they've told, they should be reverse prosecuted, and they should be made to face as many years behind bars as he was facing when he was accused of these gross things. That's only fair. If you try to bring a false claim against me, saying I molested or abused you, and they're making me face 10 years in prison, if I take it to court, if I'm forced to get an attorney, if I'm forced to go to court, if I'm locked up awaiting trial, when we get to court, if it is proven that you maliciously fabricated your story, you should be the one who is serving 10 years. That way, this never happens in the system again. Not only that, Diddy should sue every one of these individuals. He should sue all these news media houses that house and host these types of things with no proof. He should sue every person involved and get all his money back. Hundreds of millions of dollars. After they've dragged him through the mud for entertainment's sake, not caring about his family, his children, not caring about his reputation, destroying his life for ratings, for views and likes. These defendants have willfully fabricated and disseminated outrageous lies with reckless disregard for the truth. Their falsehoods have poisoned public perception and contaminated the jury pool, the statement continued. This complaint should serve as a warning that such intentional falsehoods, which undermines Mr. Combs' rights to a fair trial, will no longer be tolerated. Fight back, Diddy. Fight back. TMZ was the first one to report the news. Shout out to TMZ. USA Today said that they reached out to Mitchell and News Station for comments. I don't know what their response was. Diddy is currently in jail still, after being denied bond multiple times, and is scheduled to head to trial for his sex trafficking and racketeering charges on May 5th. He has maintained his innocence amid more than 24 civil lawsuits over the past year, and that has caused him, these have accused him of rape, trafficking, sex trafficking, abuse from the 90s all the way into 2024. In this case that Diddy has filed, he's seeking $50 million in defamation lawsuit. Now you got to remember, Diddy also put up $50 million for his freedom. And the system said, keep your money. We don't want it. Let me ask y'all something. When has the system ever told anybody, keep your 50 million, we don't want it? Very rarely, if ever. Check this out, right? I keep saying this. Compare the two. I encourage you to go and read the Abercrombie and Fitch CEO or ex-CEO. Read their case details. It makes Diddy's case details child's play. Go and read the Abercrombie and Fitch CEO's case details. And those guys were able to walk on bail with an ankle monitor, go back to their mansions, and fight their case from outside of a jail cell. Is it Get Diddy season? Is it time to see an empire crumble? Is this what that black comedian spoke about when he said many black men will make it, but you will not escape with all the wealth that they gave you while you were making it? Because just as they built you up, they will assure tear you down before they let you go. So Diddy is seeking 50 mil in defamation lawsuit. Diddy's lawsuit alleges that there are no such tapes showing that Diddy was sexually assaulting people, let alone minors, at his so-called freak-offs, making the defendant's claim false and defamatory. If the system is truly just, those individuals would be demanded to bring those tapes forward immediately with a deadline. And if they are not able to do so, then this should be recorded as false and defamatory, and that man should be awarded his $50 million in this defamation lawsuit. Diddy is seeking $50 million in damages, and he says that Burgess and Mitchell's claims about having freak-off footage of him molesting minors has poisoned the mind of people who might serve on the jury when his trial starts. Because nobody is saying, prove it, let us see it, then we'll air the story. Everybody is running with, oh damn, it's on TV, so it must be true. Everybody is watching this. They're going to be hard-pressed to find jury members who have not heard or seen anything about Sean P. Diddy Combs' case. So when it comes time to pick jury members, you're damn right they're going to have biased people who have been watching television and their brains have been filled with propaganda against Diddy. They're going in there thinking everything they've seen on TV and heard about this man is real and they have proof of it. So he's already guilty in my mind. The unrelenting tide of negative publicity and threatening social media posts resulting from defendants' lies have caused and will cause and continue to cause Diddy's severe reputational harm. That is factual. That's what his lawyer said, but it's factual. Now, as Burgess appears on News Nation's Banfield in October, the host, Ashley Banfield, said that he had recently testified before a grand jury and claimed to have received 11 flash drives that belonged to Diddy's late ex-girlfriend, Kim Porter, which allegedly contained 8 videos showing celebrities having intercourse with victims in a criminal manner. By law, grand jury proceedings must be kept confidential, though a witness is free to discuss their testimony in public. That's crazy. That part of the law needs to be fixed. And no, we can't have it both ways. because recently they were concerned when Diddy's children got together for his birthday and made some social media posts, videos, trying to keep their father's spirits up because it was the first time he was spending his birthday. You know, Diddy always have these lavish parties for his birthday. He's wealthy, right? He's rich. He always have these fancy, lavish parties for his birthday. He always has his family around, etc. He recently celebrated his birthday, then the Christmas season, holidays, rang in the New Year's, did all that from a jail cell that he has never done that before. His children got together trying to be supportive and loving and showing a face of unity, and the prosecutors had a problem with that. And their problem was that this was trying to mislead jurors, potential jurors, paint a picture to potential jurors. So in other words, what I'm getting from this is they want the jurors to think his children are mad at him, his family is falling apart, he does not have a support base, he's guilty, etc., etc. Why else would they be upset and bring it to court that his children gathered in one place to make a happy birthday video for their dad, and how this would impact potential jurors? I'm telling y'all, man, it's a Get Diddy season. You know? Peacock Docs claims that Making the Band alum accuses Diddy of inappropriate touching. Another headline out there. Diddy's lawsuit also mentioned the Peacock documentary, Diddy Making of a Bad Boy. This is what I'm saying. All these unauthorized angles to your life story. The Making of a Bad Boy, which was released January 14th, and said that Mitchell repeated those known lies about the freak-off footage in the film. So, of course, people who watch these films, they're putting out films about this man's life while he's fighting for his life with no proof. Defendants had no good faith basis for claiming that Burgess possessed videos of Mr. Combs involved in sexual assault of anyone. Burgess purposely made up the video and told hideous lies about Mr. Combs, and Mitchell and news station either knew that Burgess' claims were false, or they made no effort to verify the truth of those false claims before airing it out to the public. Diddy, who pleaded not guilty in federal racketeering and sex trafficking charges in September, he emphatically and unequivocally denies the charges against him, and he is preparing to contest the government's evidence at trial. And he says, the filing adds that Mr. Combs has faith in the integrity of the judicial system, and he's confident that the jury will acquit him. You gotta remember, they don't have anything on him. The only thing they really have on him was that damn fight video where him and Cassie got into it, and he was beating up Cassie in the hotel lobby, the hotel that don't even exist anymore, a long time ago back in the day. Him and Cassie's discrepancies have been settled. Cassie got her bag of money and went her way. Everybody else, to me, is either trying to use that to sway the public's mind. Oh, if he lied about that, he'll lie about everything else, so he's automatically guilty. Or those who are coming with all these, I met Diddy in 1994, I met him in 2001, he did this to me, he did that to me. People who he has never even met in real life, who can't even prove that they have met him in real life. Some of these stories, a lot of these stories are saying stuff like, he did this to me in Texas. And this man can go back and show you that he wasn't even in the United States of America at that time of the year. He did this to me in Miami. This man could show you he was in New York at an event, a public event at that time of the year. Like, every single person who is accusing, who is out for a money grab and it can be proven, they should be made to face the consequences of these lies. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, I'm waiting for the day when the trial goes to court and we will see what the result is. I think, personally, there is a internal, when I say internal, I mean inside of the system, an internal effort to crumble Sean P. Diddy Combs' empire. If not, he will definitely be exonerated. And then, you really can't tell him nothing. If I was him, I would be out for revenge. As in the legal way of revenge, make everybody pay in dollars and cents or jail time. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Diddy has a $50 million lawsuit out right now against a couple of people who have made these accusations against him, that they have video footage of him having sexual encounters with a minor. No one has asked them to prove it. They have not shown any clip to anybody. Him and his team are saying that this is a lie. Such videotape they're talking about does not exist. And major networks are running with the story and spreading the lies. So therefore, he has them involved in the lawsuit, and he's seeking $50 million in defamation. Before you go talking about he can't get that much, I want you to look at what happened with the old mayor of New York, Rudolph Giuliani. Just go look at Rudolph Giuliani's case and notice that he lost over $100+ million to a mother and daughter couple out of Atlanta, Georgia, simply for saying that they were helping to steal the election. I'll catch you on the next video. It's BrainFLoTv / Hot Topics TV. Use your brain. I'm out. Hit that subscribe button. Peace.